Hi, and welcome to another helping of my favorite foods. I'm your chef, Christine Cushing. Come on in. Potatoes top everyone's favorite list, and these one-pan mash break all the rules, deliver ridiculous flavor, and heavy comfort factor. Get ready for my messy mashed potatoes. Let's go. You're gonna lose it once you make these. I mean, you're going to lose it. So first, it's all about the potatoes. So I've just got a baking dish here with my washed and really well scrubbed potatoes. Rule number one that I'm breaking is these are a new potato instead of something that's more starchy, which I would normally use for a mashed potato. So these are just extremely well washed because the skins are going to stay on. And I've also removed any little bits that I wouldn't want to eat. You see it. These are organic, so they look a little bit gnarly, but they're fantastic. Potatoes, check. So I'm gonna add some herbs. These are the last from my garden. Look at this thyme. How beautiful does that look? But any fresh thyme will do. I'm gonna add that to the roasting or the baking dish. As much thyme as you like, really. And I also add some rosemary. So these are really earthy, strong herbs that are going to really impart an amazing flavor, but I keep them whole because I don't want them to be too pushy, right? That's going in. So far, so good. Next thing, I really need to give it a bit of oomph. So I said it's going to deliver ridiculous flavor, right? And so for this potato dish, I'm going to put in three whole cloves of garlic. That's not too extreme, right? I'm leaving them whole, but I'm just going to take the peels off. Now, because again, we're going to be eating all these garlic cloves. Yes, we are. I want to make sure I just cut off the edge of that garlic. You see that tip there? I'm going to cut that off. So 3 cloves going in. So far, loads of flavor, right? Next thing, I want to season with some salt. Cracked black. And give it a nice bathing in some extra virgin olive oil. Not too much, because the extra virgin olive oil is not going to be the star fat in this dish. Wait till you see what's happening when they come out. My oven is set to between 350 and 375. Roughly 45 minutes, could be 50, could be a little less. You want to keep an eye on it. Now, about a half hour in, I want to make sure that I take those garlic cloves out because I don't want them to burn. See how soft they are? And then I let those potatoes continue to roast until they're fully cooked, soft in the center. Okay, these took about 50 minutes at 350 with a convection setting. It smells so incredible in this kitchen, you can't even believe it. So what I want to do now is, I want to just fish out the stems of the whole herbs that I added. Now it's time to do a little messy mashing. I need just a standard masher, and because these have sat for about 5 minutes, the steam has kind of developed, and now I can mash them. So just a little simple messy mash. I don't want to mash it too much. Now I'm going to hit it with a little butter. And quantity of butter, as you know, is in the eye of the beholder or the chef. So let's add a little butter to that. But wait till you see what I have that's going to go in next before you decide how much butter. If you don't know, let me introduce you to crème fraiche. Crème fraiche is magical, if you ask me. And crème fraiche is, let's say, similar to sour cream. It's a French full-fat cream. Now, sour cream usually has about a 20% fat content. Of course, crème fraiche, being French, has about 30%. So there's a similar consistency, but crème fraiche is not as sour. I mean, they're basically fermented creams. There's a bacterial culture in there, but something about crème fraiche is off the chart. So now this is starting to feel like a baked potato loaded, that's kind of a hybrid baked potato and mashed potato together. So let's hit it with a little crème fraiche, shall we? So that's why I didn't want to add too much butter, because the crème fraiche is representing big here, right? Can you, I mean, the smell of this is so insane. Nutmeg. Gently stirring. At the very end, just to bring that texture together, a little bit of warm milk, to your discretion. You want it looser, add more. You want it firmer, add less. A little bit of cracked black. Also, the garlic is totally up to you. I mean, for me, 3 cloves is good. 4 cloves could be better. If you want to make it Greek style, 6 cloves, but I'm totally leaving that up to you. Now you see why I called this messy mash? Totally looks super messy in here. What the smell? I haven't even tasted it yet, and I can already imagine it. Look at that. You're going to be serving this with everything. Roast chicken, roast beef, pork chops. Whatever you've got, this is going to be a perfect accompaniment. And you got to have now a little freshness, because I hit it with the crème fraiche, with the butter, with the milk, and I roasted the potatoes, and I have those earthy, strong kind of herbs. Now we're going to add a little lightness to it. Chives. So you see how I was saying it's kind of like a baked potato in the end, but it's also like a mashed potato in the end. It's just amazing. You need a sharp knife if you're going to make beautiful chopped chives. Now I'm leaving a lot to your discretion here. You are going to have this full recipe. If you like your mashed potatoes a little bit looser, you're going to add a bit more of the milk. If you like them more firm, you're going to not use as much. But you see why I call them messy mash? I mean, it's all done in one pan. It really looks like a gnarly mess. The flavor is crazy. I can't even wait to taste it because it's so incredible. Now sprinkling. Now it's tasting time. If you close your eyes and smell this, you'll want to put your head right in this pan, is all I'm saying. So creamy. That crème fraiche is sweeter than sour cream. You've got this little touch of sour on the end, the potatoes, the garlic. You are going to want to put this on the side of everything. I'm just saying. And I don't want to be held responsible if people are basically standing on top of your pan and tasting, tasting it, because it will happen. They are that good. Thank you for joining me on another helping of my favorite foods. Please let me know what's happening in your kitchen. Let me know how you love these messy mash. And please like and subscribe. See you next time for another helping of my favorite foods. Bye.